Stephen, get your bag. Mummy's here to take you home. Okay, darling, why are you wet? Why are you covered in water? Excuse me. Yes, hello. I'm Mrs. Trish. I just have a few questions. Yes, hey, I don't really care for your name. Look, I've just enrolled my son here at your daycare facility. I just want to check off a few things. Now, I've noticed he's been playing with a boy called Jacob. If we could just make sure those two separate. I don't really like the influence Jacob is having on my son Stephen. Also, I did notice that Stephen may have had a minor allergic reaction. Now, have you got my list of things he's allergic to? Let me just go over it with you now. He's allergic to all dairy, all gluten, all wheat, all vegetables and fruits, so apples, bananas, oranges. Now, he is allowed an orange if it's under 3 centimetres in diameter, so that's perfectly fine. Now, any food I do prepare for him, I need to be refrigerated before he gets it, otherwise it's not at my standards. So if you could just make sure you pop that in the fridge. Now, we don't believe in shoes, so Stephen will not be wearing any shoes whilst on the property. Also, we're an organic family, so we only like organic wooden toys. Any of the plastic toys will need to be removed from the room, and the room will need to be sterilised. So if you could just make sure that happens. What's your name? Tiffany. Thank you, Tiffany. That'd be great. Oh my God, I don't know how you do it. I hate my children. You obviously do this for the money. These, yeah, they were $500 reduced. Do you like them? You couldn't afford them though. Darling, you're a childcare worker. We look down our nose on you. We're parents. We know better. Oh my God, working with children must be fun though, because all you get to do is sit down and play and colour in. I'm very jealous. I'm a very hard worker though. Now, my child is also allergic to the outdoors. So if you could just make sure he doesn't go outside, that would be great. Now, during nap time, you'll need to make sure that he is facing north at all times during his nap. And then you just need to rotate him over so he gets an even sleep on the left and right side. I do have a question about little Stephen's clothes. Now, he came home yesterday and his good dress clothes were all dirty. Now, why would that be? So if we could just make sure he doesn't get anything on his clothing, that would be great. Also, today, I noticed Stephen's got his clothes wet. I do understand that you have wet play and there's sprinklers, so if we could make sure that doesn't happen again either, that would be great. All right, now I understand Stephen is only 2, but we want to treat him like a full-grown adult. No baby talk for Stephen. We use our big words. He is a dictionary, and now I've highlighted all the words I want Stephen to learn by the time I pick him up at 6:30. That reminds me, I know you close at 5, but I just need you to stay back an extra hour and a half. It's only an hour and a half of sitting and playing with Stephen, and I'll pick him up at around 6:30. Now, I understand Stephen is hitting the children and is even hitting yourself, Tiffany, but we don't believe in the words no and stop, and we also don't believe in discipline. So please make sure you don't hit or punish Stephen in any way, as it goes against my personal beliefs. So Tiffany, darling, if you could just adhere to all my rules, we'll have a great time. All right, I'll see you at 6:30. Yeah, 6:30? What? Can't hear you. I'm going. I'll see you at 6:30.